Hey, how's everybody doing out there? It's been a while, and my studio is a little bit of a mess, but just doing an impromptu uh, thing today. Got some books in the background and oil painting I'm working on and all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, I think we're all good. Just gonna make sure that the sound is coming through. Yep, it is. Cool. All right. So I got my phone over here just in case people chat. But getting started. Plan today is to just kind of stream, see what happens. Gonna be playing around with some animation. I haven't done it in a long time. It's been months now, and just been kind of a whirlwind of a year so far. I can't believe it's almost August already. So gonna jump into it, and thanks for being here and watching, and we'll see how it goes. I want to do something based on footage from Creature Art Teacher. If you've watched my streams before, you've probably heard me talk about that website. But Creature Art Teacher is really great, and they just came out with a new resource library for video footage of animals, and I've been pouring through it and looking around and just going, wow, I can't believe they have that. So gonna look through that. I was kind of taken by Cape Buffalo, and so I think that might be what I lean toward today. So I'm just gonna, forgive me if you see stuff. I don't think you will. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this. Let's put this on. No. I don't want to show it. I just want it to be separated. There you go. Separated enough so I can see the chat. Okay. I'll move that there. And that should be good. Cool. Alright. So I've already set up a blank animation file. And just going to be looking at the Cape Buffalo, trying to come up with like a simple animation. I was thinking like a head turn, maybe with like a mouth move or something. We'll go ahead and get started. So they've got kind of like a blockish kind of head. Really observing that face there. Nose comes lower, horns up high. So let's get the structure of the head. We've got the horns. Let's start right at the crest. They're fairly large. And they come out. They go kind of low. They do go kind of low. So let's give it a little more of a low angle there. And let's see. Kind of wide out. And let's make sure that we get the angle of the horn there, okay? Just keeping it loose. They have a brow. The horns kind of come up and around that a little bit. Everything's going to be rough to start. They cave in just a little bit. Kind of like a long nose. Let's see where the eyes are in line. So the eyes are in line with like this area here. And the nose comes down somewhere around here, I believe. Let's check it out. We're just going for the rough feel here. And something I want to pay attention to is like how wide the eyes are on the face. And I'm watching video footage from Creature Art Teacher that gets this. So we'll go ahead and draw kind of like a rough oval shape for the eye socket area. And that eye comes out wide. Want to get a good look at that nose. Somewhat triangular. Got large nostrils down there. Attention to where the ears go, but they're very similar to cow ears. They hang low and wide. So we'll get this kind of a deal going. And then let's see. Shallow chin. It's largely their snout that holds a lot of that shape there. almost wonder if I made the face a little too. Maybe not. Just roughing this in. I'm gonna lower the eyes, make him look a little more relaxed, a little more don't care. And put the skin in here to help match it to the socket. Looks like a little bit of a wrinkle area around the nose. And then where does the face sit in terms of like ear width and all that kind of stuff? Okay, so it looks like it goes out and then comes back out. Back. Something like that. And then taking a look at the skin folds, I believe it goes like this. Maybe even a little bit higher back. Rough. Kind of like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it to, let's go like to frame 5, and we'll add a keyframe. And I need to set my onion skin. There we go. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'll take this eye here. Let's see. Got that there. We got his chin. Or at least the neck area there. Maybe more like there. And then something like that, I suppose. Something along these lines, and then get that face shape in there. Okay, and then we'll add some neck wrinkles there. Alright, and so now we can go boop, 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 boop. Looking at the facial shapes and things there. Alright, let's go ahead and just make that nose a little bigger. Darken up that area. Darken up the eye a little bit. Go back to the first one. darken up the eyes there. And check back again. So the horn here, let's go ahead and raise this up a little bit. Like that. Correct this chin. Go ahead and erase some of this down here. Feels a little more together, I think. Alright, and then around frame 3 we'll do an in-between. So this one, since this eye goes here, let's tilt the head a little bit. Maybe make it like here. Show that it's kind of starting to turn. Maybe even like have the eyes somewhat closed. And then we'll put the, because this is kind of sloping down a little bit. Let's do the same with the horn. Have it go down before it goes back up. So boop, boop, boop. Have it come down just a tad. And a little more forward there. And then for this horn, because we're not going to see a whole lot of it, maybe his mouth will be a little more open. So this jaw here will come down. The thing I forgot about on this one was the ears. The ears kind of hang down this way. Okay, so ears coming down. Something like that. little bit of an overshoot, so we'll have the eye. Up here. And most of this. Gonna be a little up. All this. All right, and let's change the playback speed. Kind of looks like you say it. Nope. Nope. That's kind of fun. It's not perfect, but let's change. Let's go to animation. Playback settings. What if I did play all frames? No. Animation. Play in real time. Animation. Well, I mean, I can do it the other way, which is to make it like a second long, stretch everything out, and then just move the frames. That's the long way around. But if I were to take this and move it to like frame 19, and then grab this one and move it to frame 15. Take this one, move it to frame 11, and then take this one and move it to frame like 7. Let's see how that looks. Nope. 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 I think that's kind of fun. Well, I think that's it for me for tonight. Just getting back into things. It's really messy, but it was just to do something and get it done. So, quick head turn, and studying off of the Creature Art Teacher reference library, and really just trying to get loose, play with direction and overlap and follow through and all that kind of stuff, and shake off the rust, because I haven't done this in months. So for not having done it in months, I think this is okay. It's a start. There are definitely things that I could fix and improve, but this is all done in Clip Studio Paint. If you have the EX version, you could do what I do and animate on an unlimited number of frames. If you have the Pro version, it lets you animate up to 24 frames. So a simple exercise like this, you could do yourself without having to have EX, but I have the EX version. So, and then you're able to see onion skinning, so you can see the before and after frames and really get that sense of, you know, what's coming, what's going, getting that head movement down. Cool. So some things are getting more of a sweep for the arc than others, like the snout. The snout's getting a nice sweep. The head and neck are feeling a little disjointed, so I would probably go back and fix those next time. I'm getting stretched throughout the face. Could do a little more, push it a little more. But overall, not disappointed. Hey, MB Comics. I'm actually just wrapping up. I haven't streamed in a long time and put this together just to kind of shake off the rust. I haven't animated in a while, and so I'm trying to just get back into it again. I'll turn off the onion skin so you can see it without that. But Cape Buffalo. Tricky getting that rotation on the head too, and trying to do all the other things. I probably could have picked an easier animal to animate. But oh, nice. Do you animate anything that you post? Do you post it? Honestly, out of all the frames I've done tonight, I think this is maybe the one I like the most. Instagram and YouTube, is it the same handle? MB Comics? I'll look you up and give you a follow if I don't follow you already. I take it it's MB Comics 1 on Instagram? Cool, cool. Looks like you like to do a lot of traditional media. That's awesome. I have traditional media myself. If you check out my Instagram page, you'll see it. But let me see. Let me go ahead and check out the camera here. So I like to do traditional media as well. That right there is a oil painting I'm working on. I want to say it's a 20 by 40. And then I've also got the oil painting up there on the wall. There. Of an alligator. And I got some down here in a pile that aren't finished yet. Trying to navigate my finger. And some more down over that way. But yeah. In the shirt I'm wearing is also a digital piece that I've done. I actually have it printed out on a big wall print there on canvas. So that one was all digital there. Let me go back to the other screen so I can actually see what's happening. There we go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I used to be a graphic arts teacher. Thanks. I'd love to be able to do something professional with my art someday. Haven't gotten there yet, but working on it. But yeah, my Instagram is basically acting as my portfolio at the moment. So if you take a look there and scroll down a bit, I've curated my stuff so that most of it is, you know, up near the top. There's some, it's a mix of stuff. So I've got some traditional paintings in there. I've got some digital paintings in there. I like to do stuff on my drawing monitor, like what I did tonight. And I also like to do stuff on my iPad and Procreate. If I'm on my PC with my drawing monitor, chances are I'm using Clip Studio Paint, whether it's animation or art. And then if I'm on my iPad, I'm using Procreate. I want to dabble more with Procreate Dreams, but I haven't spent enough time with it yet, so it's not where I'm comfortable yet. Let's get some of these under eye things in there. A little more of the socket. Something like that. Maybe a little bit more of the nose wrinkle in there. Fiddle around. Something like that. I did go to animation school for 3D animation, but I grew up wanting to do animation like hand-drawn, so this is what I'm doing tonight is more in line with what I would really love to do someday. Even if it's just for myself. Yeah, so I started off with the front-facing one here, and then I did the turn, and then I went back to this one, got the middle, and then I went back and did this one, and finished off with this one. And I feel like this one and this one are the strongest, probably because I got a little more loose as I went along. That's just what happens. Did a little bit of an erase in here. Soften up. What should I do? Should do A little more like that, I guess. Do-do-do. Oh, that's a hard cut. I guess it's because this is too similar. So here's what we'll do. We'll angle the face a little more and really accentuate that this is going behind. And now when we go through, it should look a little smoother. Yeah. I like that one the most, though. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I love the idea of collaboration. It's really more like time, figuring out a time, or I'm not trying to do a million other things. But thank you. And I gave you a follow, and look forward to seeing more on my feed from you. So anyway, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. 10:30, good cutoff time. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for the follow, and I will catch you if I do another stream. I used to stream more consistently, and this was just kind of an impromptu thing. So thanks for being here, and catch you in the next one. Bye.